So I've been struggling with this for the last couple of days. I can't get this gap right here to close up. And I'm concerned about splitting the wood. So looking at it, I think actually the issue is up here, that this is pinching first before that can. So I just dug it out with my Dremel, and I just lost my smaller sandpaper. I'm gonna try to use this just to finish it up. I kind of took a grit to it, and now I'm gonna try to just clean it up, and I just shaved off a little bit more. So now I got the it just doesn't want to stay together. Nope, they're just not coming together. Alright, so I got the bow done. As you can see, I had to pop it all off, and I popped it all off and then just filed it down. It fits really good. I have about maybe 1/16 of an inch gap, if I have gap at all, so that did really well. So now I'm stitching up the sides right here. I just started on here, just going through and stitching up. The hard part's the clamps, because everything's round. But the bow is round, not everything, but the bow is round, so it doesn't want the clamps. The clamps don't want to hold on to anything. They got nothing to hold on to, nothing to bite into. So I'm trying a couple of different designs, see if I can't get it to. This one I thought was going to work, but it doesn't look very promising. So, morning. So last night, as I was showing you, I was stitching up the sides. I'd gotten the bottom part of the bow done. I was stitching up the sides. Was kind of stitching the bow together, and pretty much ready to pull it all together. And then I was going to work my way to the aft, stitching everything, getting it all tight, in the proper shape and everything. And I'd taken a break. I was in the house having a drink. I heard what sounded like a gunshot in the garage. It was loud. And when I came out to the garage, this is what I found. Apparently, the pressure from the boards here, strapping them in, which is what I was doing last night, added too much pressure to these zip ties and blew the thing apart. So these zip ties can handle 40 pounds a piece, and since I blew 10 of them out, obviously the pressure here was over 400 pounds of pressure pulling away, and apparently it was over 400 pounds, so it blew the thing out. So I'm gonna have to cut all these out again, and I might sand this down a little bit smoother, but start over again for the third or fourth time on this piece. Really frustrating. One thing I am going to do, I'm going to go ahead and drill additional holes in between every one I've done before. Since this was 400 pounds, if I do 1, 2, 3, I might do 4 total. That'll give me another 4 times 460. Is that right? 160? Yeah, another 160 pounds of hole. And I mean, that'll be a total of 560 pounds. I mean, that's hoping that works, because I'm running out of places to drill holes. So we'll see. If it pops again, I'll just go get some wire. Go get some wire that has 100, 200 pound hold strength, and I'll just use the wire to put it together. And then I got to make sure I got the right wire, because then you got to worry about electrolysis. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see. All right. So sorry, I kind of got into a rhythm, so I kind of made some progress. So I had to keep sanding this down, the insides, to get it flatter, but I didn't want to get it so weak that when I brought it together it cracked. So I'm thinking about there. And so then what I've done is I put a strap on here since these blew out last night, trying to help them out. So I added a strap to help pull everything in, and I'm just kind of finishing up these. And then it dawned on me that if I pull the sides together, that will help reduce the pressure on the bottom as well. So that's what I've been doing, trying to get these, try to help these out. This one right here, so you can see down there is a ton of pressure on this guy right here. And I might have to drill a couple more holes, do another one. Actually, I'm almost positive. Actually, I'm going to do that now that the more I think about it. I'll just add another hole there, another hole there. This is my biggest problem. So at the bow, I've gotten both the sides together all down through here, as you can see, but I can't get this together right here. I got no way to pull it together. The sides are too smooth. I put clamps on them, and at this angle, the clamps simply fly off. They don't grip, nothing to grip on, so I got nothing to hold it here. A while ago, so I'm just kind of tidying things up here, cleaning things up, and thought I would try to tighten down the bow a little bit more. So I attached the clamp onto it. It's had some time to kind of get used to where it's been or what it is now. Look at that! I'm so impressed myself. So look at this, 0 gap, not even 1/8 of an inch. And so I'm still kind of putting this part together right here, but sometimes you're impressed with your work and sometimes you think it's crap, and whatever. This turned out really well. So I'm going to clamp that thing down. I'm going to keep clamping it down, working through it. And as you can see, it's got a little bit, obviously I got a little bit of space left in there. Left the clamp down. And the nice thing is I ferret out the corner right here. I ferret this out, trying to make the whole thing come together. Apparently that ferreting out, it's actually going to work against this corner as well. So because what happens is the outside is over top of the bottom, the sides over top the bottom to create the chine, and so that's what's working out really well right here. And so that's what you see right here, all this along here, and this little gap in here. I mean, I guess I should have ferreted it out had I know anything about that, but I'll just put epoxy in there, a fillet in there, and take care of that. But that looks really. I'm actually kind of amazed. I'm kind of amazed. So right now, this is how she looks. Coming back. The thing I'm most impressed with this boat so far, and I probably said this already a couple times, but the beam is 5 feet 6 inches across the midships, and I got the transom secured in here now. But this is gonna be a stable boat. It might sink straight to the bottom when I put it in the water, but this is gonna be a stable boat. So I'm really happy. Really happy with how she's coming together. Another 4 or 5 months, because I have a lot of work to do. I got bulkheads to put in here, and then across here, which is stabilize it, because right now it's obviously still wobbly. But once I get the bulkhead here, going straight across midships, get the bulkheads in the stern going across, and attach the transom down. As you can see, the transom still has a gap in it right there. But once I flatten the bottom down, and then I'll put the sole on. The sole I think they'll pick up weeks, but get the sole come in here, attach into there, so you can walk across something straight. And then I'll put the bevels up there, and the anchor hatch up there as well. That's it. But pretty really excited. Really excited. I'm really proud. All right, night.